What would you do if you could spend a day in any city in the world? Well, I love to eat, and I'm curious to find what iconic foods each new place has to offer. But of course, I'm traveling on a budget.
I'm here in Mexico City and I have $50, which is about 940 Mexican pesos. I'm looking to explore the city and see how much delicious food this can get me.
In the United States, Mexican cuisine is most often associated with tacos, burritos, and nachos. But it's so much more than that. The thing about the capital of Mexico, it has a range of foods from different regions across the country. Some of the classic options include mole, ceviche, and pozole. So I went on a search to find them. La Merced is full of pineapples, avocados, and tons of street food from vendors selling items like cactus and coconut juice. And I just couldn't pass up coconut juice served this fresh. Next, I headed to a local spot for pozole con pollo, which let me just say was entirely worth the 54 pesos. Pozole is a traditional Mexican stew made from hominy, a type of dry corn. It can be served with chicken or pork and added extras of shredded lettuce, hot sauce, and diced onion. This bowl was enough to feed at least 2 people. Next up, horchata with a side of carrot cake. In Mexico, horchata is a sweet and milky drink made from rice, cinnamon, sugar, and vanilla. It's a popular beverage found throughout Puerto Rico, Central America, and Mexico. While exploring the center of the city, I came across a long line of people waiting near a local vendor who looked to be cooking something like a crunchy quesadilla. I took advice from the man in front of me and made sure to add all the toppings. And then there was elote, or Mexican street corn, for just $1.30. It's made with melted butter, mayo, and cheese, served on skewers and topped with chili powder. And a plate of 8 churros with a side of hot chocolate for 82 pesos, or roughly $4.30. After a day of street food and dessert, I ended with a lighter meal at a restaurant in La Condesa neighborhood, and of course, some Mexican beer.
So I spent the full day in Mexico City, and maybe it was me and I just wasn't hungry enough, but I could not spend all $50. So if you're looking to visit here, just know that $50 in this city can get you a lot.
Even though I didn't come close to my cutoff, that's not necessarily the case for everyone spending in Mexico. It comes down to supply and demand. If more people are visiting Mexico City because it's a tourist spot, then prices can spike, which can in turn make it a more expensive place for locals to live. On a US dollar affordability scale, 10 stars being the most affordable, I'm giving Mexico City 9 stars. It is by far one of the most affordable places I've been.
How would you spend your money in Mexico City? Let us know in the comments below.